I'm on my way to go see Brandon and Tawny and their cat, Coco. Coco is a really violent cat, but Brandon puts his life on the line every single day. He sees danger as a firefighter. Tawny is done with this cat. So I'm gonna go over there right now and see if I can help put this fire out.
My name's Brandon.
My name is Tawny.
And we have a cat named Coco.
Oh, here we go.
I'm a Los Angeles City firefighter. We found Coco out in the middle of the road in front of my fire station.
She was a precious little kitten. And then she just turned. We have this cat who is vicious. She's attacked both myself and Brandon. Oh, she's scary, okay. She's attacked family members and friends. Coco. I feel like everybody around me, they're like, why do you still have this cat?
I love the cat. She's definitely a buddy when I'm home.
His dynamic with Coco is a lot different, I think, than mine, because he has a lot less fear. I'm gonna pick you up, okay? No.
As a firefighter, we see a lot of things, so when she's more aggressive, doesn't affect me as much.
I think I'm a little too scared.
We do tend to have arguments once in a while over what we want to do.
I'm kind of in my head thinking we'd just get rid of her.
I, on the other hand, would like to try and keep her inside the house.
He always just says, well, I don't want to be the one to find her in the middle of the street dead.
I feel responsible.
I don't feel like Brandon understands like the legitimacy of my fear. Brandon will laugh, and I'm like, ah.
If Tawny were to come and tell me she was gonna get rid of the cat, I would say no.
I can't live like this anymore.
Hey, man. How are you?
Hey, Jackson, how you doing?
I'm good. You must be Brandon.
I'm Brandon. Good to see you.
You know, it's good to see you. It's kind of weird. I mean, I usually would go to my clients' homes to meet them. This time around, I am coming to your work, but it's...
This is where I spend a lot of my time.
All right, well, tell me a little bit about Coco.
When we found her, she was this big. She was tiny. Her eyes were still closed.
She was right here?
You gotta help a little kitten.
I love it, man. You're a cat guy.
Well,
I dig it. When you got a guy who's a firefighter and they come out saying, I love little kittens, man, I love that.
Basically, the problem is she just started to get aggressive. My wife, she's scared of her biting her.
Okay.
She doesn't want to have the cat.
That's a challenge, but that's all right. That's what I do. Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, Jackson and Tawny. Nice
Tawny,
to meet you.
good to meet
Hey.
you. Good to meet you. This has got to be sort of your second home, too, yeah?
Yeah, come visit him often.
I'm really glad that Tawny came to the firehouse because I really need to know what turned the sweet kitten that she raised into the cat that she fears. When did you figure out that you had a problem on your hands?
We had an episode where she ended up biting me.
Did she break
Bit
skin
my-
on you?
Yeah.
But then it became sort of a continual thing?
I noticed that when we have visitors, she just goes berserk. We don't have a home that people can just freely walk in and roam around because we have Coco. So we have a problem here.
What's your experience with her?
I'm able to pick her up and throw her on my shoulder. I carry her around.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Just a father-daughter bond, I guess.
You've been scratched and you've been bit.
And I
He's
have
he
a
doesn't-
little.
It happens.
But I expect it, and I
A
know
lot.
that if she gets scared, I react to that, and I take care of her, put her down, and then later on, she's good again.
Now, the one place that you can tell that Tawny and Brandon are not quite on the same page is the way they handle Coco. Brandon, very confident where Tawny's anything but.
I'm moving every day a little bit closer to having to eventually put her out. I can't live like this anymore. I have a dangerous cat.
You know, I disagree. I really think we can work with her.
No pressure. We don't know much about Coco's history. Her aggression could be caused by trauma, or it could be a trait of her feral background. There's no way to know how or why she turned violent. But I need to see the home. I need to meet Coco. Can we go there now?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
I walk in, and where is she going to be?
She'll come and she'll peek her head through here.
This is going to have to change. What she wants is an attack angle, and we have to take this away from her. Coco is following a predictable behavior. Hide low and strike hard. Now, I can't eliminate her natural instincts, so all I can do is eliminate her hotspots. I'm not really noticing a whole lot of Coco presence in here, and that I think is going to be important as we go along. Even if she's territorially threatened, then we're not going to be a happy family at all. I look around, no evidence of her cat. And that means that Coco has no ownership whatsoever. And that, with a cat like Coco, is a big problem. Where's she at?
In the bedroom.
Cool. I'm going to the bedroom then.
All right.
Okay then. I feel like I'm marching into my doom here. Coco, where you at, baby? Coco. I have to find out if Coco's aggression is triggered by Tawny's anxiety, and unfortunately, there's only one way to find out. I'm gonna just plop myself down on your level, and we'll see what happens. Hey, how's it going? Now, I hear that when someone approaches you scared, you get scared. Are you gonna be nice to me? They say that you're bad when you get picked up, okay? Damn, that hurts. Knock, knock. Who's there? Angry cat. Yeah. It was time to call Brandon into the room because at that point, I wanted to see if it was even at all possible that he could calm her down. I think I need a paramedic.
Oh.
Is this kind of normal?
Yeah. I can go ahead and try and pick her up if you want me to.
Really?
Yeah. You just have to be fast.
Go for it, man.
Okay. Coco, it's okay. Usually I'll let her see who it is. Let her smell me.
Look at that.
She knows I'm gonna pick her up.
He scoops her up, and you see that bond. You see that 10-day-old kitten being saved by that fireman. It was pretty cool. Come on in.
All right.
So, let me ask you something. It's so funny, you won't even come in.
I'm like, okay.
Do you feel like it's possible to have that level of calmness with her?
I mean, I will certainly try.
I see a territorially threatened animal. I see one who has that feral in her, for sure. And now we have to work on a few different things. And let's go on inside and talk some homework.
Awesome.
All right, come on,
All
guys,
right.
let's go.
I was a little shocked to come in there and just see Brandon just calmly petting the cat, but
You could have done it too. That's what Jackson's trying to tell you.
I know, but
The way you approach her.
I don't have bravery like he's brave.
I'm gonna use some firefighter lingo here. At the scene of every fire, there's only one guy in charge. There's the captain in charge, kitty captain here. That's you. You gotta call the shots. Everything that Brandon does with this cat is gold, and he's gotta pass that on to Tawny if she has any chance whatsoever of having a trusting relationship with Coco again. Right now, I need you to think 100% catification. What I want is litter boxes, food dishes, trees, anything that's cat furniture that she can claim as her own. These are the things that need to be out in social areas.
The idea of catification brought a little bit of anxiousness to me because she's a part of our life, but we don't have to like create our life around the cat.
Another thing, by the way, I want you to block off the underside of this cabinet here. I do not want to give her that option to lay in wait for people, right? All right, guys, if you have any questions at all over the next couple of weeks, you call me. It's an important time, okay?
All right, thanks, Jackson.
All right.
This is kind of it. I have anxiety living in my own home. I'm at that point where she will get the boot if this keeps up.
I really don't want that to happen.
So I'm here for my second visit with Tawny, her firefighter husband, Brandon, and their cat, Coco. First time I was here, Tawny wanted this cat out of here. Brandon wanted no part of that, and neither did I. I had a chance to look at Brandon and Tawny's homework, and I gotta tell you, they did an excellent job with the catification.
Got multiple scratchers, litter box in the living room.
I'm pretty impressed with the changes I'm seeing in Coco's behavior. What I don't like is how visitors and Tawny approach the cat.
It's my brother.
Oh, there's the cat. I don't like this. I really don't.
Hi, what's wrong with the kitty?
No! No, no!
I still have a lot of work to do.
Hey!
Hey!
Welcome back.
How are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Where's Brandon?
He's in the backyard, so let's go join him.
Okay, cool. Hey!
Hey, Jackson, how's it going?
How are you, man?
What's going on, Jackson?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
So, tell me, how are things in the world of Coco?
We're We're progressing slowly.
Good.
She's adapted to the lay of the land. I can tell that she likes having more of the home be hers.
In the video homework, your brother, he literally walks in the door, looks at the cat, and he's like, I don't like this.
I don't like this. I really don't.
She's just walking. She's not doing anything at all. So I see that we got our work cut out for us.
Friends have been scarred by the cat because they've seen her kind of at her worst. We want to have a home that feels safe to people.
The last time I was here, I gave you the sort of captain's position of really demonstrating to Tawny, this is what this message means, this is what her body language means.
And we worked on that, but there's still a little fear there, so.
You're still pretty shaky?
I'm still a little shaky, yeah.
Yeah, no, she uses a little claw.
Little claw, she's got sharp ones.
I speak cat, I understand.
Cannot minimize our cat situation, and you are, and you're doing it.
All right, guys. Well, let's start right here. By catifying, you've absolutely made it so that this whole area is friendly toward her. Now, do you feel that you're still scared enough of her that none of this worked for you?
There's definitely been, steps, but I'm still afraid.
Okay. That's really important. So I want to try something different, something we haven't done before. Now, where's Coco at?
The last time I saw her, she's in the guest bedroom.
And that's where we're gonna head. Come on.
All right.
The only way for Tawny to get over her fears is to confront them, and the only way she could do that is without Brandon sitting next to her. This was a time for her to be alone without his protection. First thing I want you to do is take a seat on the bed. Beautiful.
Sitting near the cat.
You just sit. When someone's suffering from post-traumatic stress, one of the things that you use is exposure therapy. Have them walk through the fear that they fear the most. Here's the next step. First thing I want to do is I want to blindfold you, all right? Every step along the way on this thing is you trusting me, and more importantly, you trusting her. Go ahead.
Oh, gosh.
Put this on.
If I get scratched, you're in big trouble, Jackson.
By blindfolding Tawny, I'm hoping to change her view of Coco because she literally won't have one. And by removing her sight, I'm hoping to also remove this overwhelming fear of Coco that she has and tap into trust. And we're uncovered.
I'm a little worried about what Jackson's gonna ask me to do, but I know this is part of the process, so I guess I'm just gonna have to be willing to do it.
Right now, I'm going to have you hold your hand out. Put your hand down like this. I'm going to put this tune in your hand. The last time I was here, I got beat up pretty good by Coco. And the damage was pretty evident, and Tawny got to see that evidence. So this time around, I had to take a risk. Just approach her with it. Closer.
Okay.
So right now you look tense, so relax. Relax. At this moment, I am just hoping that that cat responds the way I want her to, because I could lose Tawny for good. Closer.
What is she doing, Jackson?
I need you to relax. Breathe through this whole thing. Breathe. And
Is she eating?
do you
Whoa,
feel
she's
that?
eating.
Do you feel that?
I could feel her little, movement in my hand, which was pretty cool. It felt like, wow, she does trust me.
How do you feel?
I feel like I conquered a little bit of my fear.
That's right. It was pretty amazing to watch Tawny's transformation. She went from being a scared person, a person with no faith in her own abilities, to a confident person, somebody who felt a connection with her animal. Really, one of those one in a million moments. Hey, mister.
Hey.
So, that was pretty cool. I couldn't be more excited. Tawny was wearing a blindfold and she fed Coco out of her hand.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So for your homework, I want you to continue this. Now, that's number one.
I think we're on the right track.
Definitely will feel a little silly walking around my house blindfolded.
I want you to start teaching other people how to conquer their fear. Put some of the wand toys right outside the door. As they walk through the door, you tell them what to do and have them lead her through the living room. My plan is to give everyone who's walking in the house that toy, because the thing is, if we empower people by giving them a toy so they can lead her away, they won't walk away in fear.